Hey guys, Boy Scouts Pro Tom Reddington here. You know, jerk baits, everybody uses them in the pre-spawn, in the wintertime. Great baits, the suspending ones really work. But let me give you a little tip for the late spawn, into post-spawn, and the shad spawn when jerk baits really shine, but you use them a little bit differently. Not a whole lot of guys do this, so it's a great way to give them a little bit different look. Now I use a floating jerk bait once I get through the spawn into the post-spawn. Fish are shallow, and I'm doing this in muddier to stained lakes, so 6 inches of water visibility down to say about 4 feet. You get a lot of fry garters that are looking up, trying to protect their fry. You get a lot of post-spawn fish that are eating on the bluegill and the shad spawning. Now in the wintertime, I'm going to use a suspending jerk bait. I'm going to get it down 4 to 8 feet, and I'm doing a couple little snaps. So it's going to snap, snap, get a little bit of action. Those cold water fish that are sluggish, they're going to eat those. This time of year, I want to work these as fast as I can. The old timers use the floating jerk baits. Maybe they'll give it a couple little twitches. It's almost a top water. The way I work it as aggressively as possible, give it 3 to 5 snaps and a short pause. You know, the wintertime, you're giving it that 10 to 30 second pause. Right now, I'm not going to stop it at all. So I'm going to snap it. I'm going to give it about 3 to 5 snaps. So it's going to go pop, 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 pop. And you just trigger these fish to bite. I've seen a ton of fry garters that you can throw a Senko into or a Texas rig. They'll kind of look at it, won't take it, they want something higher. This jerk bait one time through, boom, 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 boom. And when they nip at it, they nip at your Senko, they're just gonna get the tail, not get it. When they nip at this, they get a treble hook. Jerk baits is always important. You fish it on a slack line. You hit your rod down, you pump it, and you snap back. So I'm gonna take my rod, I'm gonna snap it down and do that really quick. So I want 3 to 5 strikes, just one after another. That line's slack, the rod tips at about 9 o'clock, boom, pop it down to 6 and come right back up, and I'm doing this really fast. So pop, 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 pop. Super fast, you trigger the bites. Hey, this is gonna wear you out if you use a heavy rod. Dobyns, I use their cranking series, the 704 CB. You need a lightweight rod, something with a little bit of bend to it so you can still hook the fish up. But if you're gonna use a heavy rod, you're gonna Popeye arms by the end of the day, you can't do it. So get the light rod, work it really fast. Post-spawn through the shad spawn, you trigger a lot of fish, and hey, your buddy's not doing it, so the fish are gonna bite it.
But here's the key, when you're fishing square bill crankbaits, unlike deep diving crankbaits, you wanna fish heavier line. 15-pound test would be about the lightest I like to throw, up to 20 like I'm throwing here today.